In a world where dice determine your fate and the only thing holding you back is your imagination, embark on a journey of adventure, perils, mayhem, and treasure. Unlock the hero within and welcome to Roll for Turaco. Welcome to Roll for Turaco. This is Frank. A GM wears many hats. I'm going to make a GM hat just for me on this Roll for Turaco. This is the hat I bought at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be turning it into a Turaco hat. And I bought other stuff too. Got some paint, some dice charms, feathers, brushes, and I bought the E6000 permanent bond, and it says it's good on fabric, so that's why I got that one, and it has 4 little tubes I can use. And I'm going to attempt to make a Roll for Turaco hat. I didn't just buy one hat, I bought 2. What I'm going to do is, so I can focus on just making the hat, and I'll probably be making 2, that's why I bought an extra one. I'm going to be showing you as I'm already been doing stuff to the hat and preparing it. So this is the paint that I bought. It's fabric paint, and I like the packaging. So this paint I just brushed on. It's actually what it says here. Let me. I don't want to spill. Brush on fabric paint. So. And there is what I've done so far. I'm gonna let this dry, and maybe I'll do another coat of green. Let's see, yeah. And I'll add a little bit more of red here. So that's the Turaco hat so far. Right, so I gave it 2 coats of this fabric paint, and then after letting it dry, I went over it with Mod Podge and then gave it a 3rd coat. And it's been drying for a couple of days now. I mean, it dried quickly, but I haven't touched it for a couple of days, and it looks the way I wanted it to look. Now I'm attaching these dice charms. This metal wiring, it's from the bread twist ties, and I also have some red metal wiring that I'm going to use to attach some feathers, and I have them ready. This is the the red wiring I'm going to use, and these are the feathers. And actually, I already used it, so I have it attached. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip this in here, and the other part of this the wiring that I use for the dice, I'm gonna loop it around, and from the inside I'm gonna twist tie it, and I'm gonna uh, add a little bit of a sponge from the inside so the metal isn't poking on my head. But I'm going to glue this with the E6000. So this bond is what I'm going to use. And so yeah, so the feathers will be here. I'm going to attach something here, which I'll show later after I do it. And we'll see how it all looks at the end. So here's the before, the after. So here I added a Turaco scale in the middle. I added these colorful dice here on the side, and 3 of these fancy turquoise feathers. and I held them together with some twine and that E6000, and I did put a little bit of super glue, but I'm hoping the E6000 will hold together. And I added the two little black and white D6s on the back, and that is my Turaco hat. Here's my Turaco hat, my new GM hat in all its glory. The feathers here, the dice, and there's the dice in the back. Let me know in the comments what you think of my new GM hat, aka the Turaco hat. I'll give you a better view of all the lights on. So that's the hat on the side. And this is still a little wet, so I'm going to let it dry. Let me know what you think. Oh, you stuck around? Well, good thing, because there's a special treat. A buddy of mine, Tuluit, generated a Turaco Game Master song in Spanish using Turaco AI, and now you're gonna get to hear it. Oh, and I generate 3 more myself, and they'll be dropping on the channel sporadically.
Turaco el oro sabio y a nuestras aventuras, con dados y con magia, nos cuenta 1000 historias. Sus plumas son brillantes, su voz es melodiosa, dirige nuestra mesa con gracia majestuosa en mundos fantásticos donde todo es posible. Con basic roleplay el oro nos dirige. Turaco el oro sabio guía nuestras aventuras, con dados y con magia nos cuenta 1000 historias. Sus alas extendidas protegen a jugadores con reglas bien sabidas. Tu mano siempre dura. Turaco el oro sabio guía nuestras aventuras, con dados y con magia nos cuenta 1000 historias.
Don't forget to roll the Turaco. Subscribe.